Cha 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 cha. So, been a minute. Why don't you check in and talk to yourself for a little bit, John? Get some water. Thirsty. Yeah. All right. Still there? Be blessed, beautiful is my purpose. I finally have realized that, and I want to discuss with you, John, about what you're doing with yourself. And that is now that you understand what your purpose is in life. Basically, I just want to stay home and produce things, probably open up a little gift shop or something like that and sell a few products. Which I've been putting together. I mean, it's been probably a year since I've talked to myself. I don't even remember the last time I made a live video. It's interesting in life and living with I say mental disabilities, but it's more trauma, I would say, than anything. Probably just to make myself feel better, though. It's crazy how the brain works. Before I turned this video camera on, I had everything I wanted to say, and it sounded really clear in my head. And then I come here and I start rambling. So be blessed, beautiful. Get yourself busy. Get yourself focused on. I'm probably just gonna do like farmers market type items, some peppermint, sage, maybe some rosemary. I'm just gonna concentrate on a few items at first and start up this mushroom growing, which has been my hyper focus of this ADHD of mine. Get into something real quick and then not finish it, or I get distracted, or I don't even know what happens really. I just get hyper focused and then something happens to where it's at a standstill for that minute and then I go on to something else. So maybe there is some disorder in there. I wouldn't be able to be a doctor to say any way, but yeah, eventually you realize after living with yourself for long enough that maybe you are the problem, or maybe there is something going on that causes you to lose focus or change your mind or things like that. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just doing this for myself and trying to keep the flow of life going. And in order to do that, obviously we have to make money somehow these days. So hence why I would go ahead and sell products, I guess. Oh my goodness. Where are we? September 11th, 2022. Hair's looking pretty good there, Jenny boy. Probably the longest I've ever had hair on my face is this little chin hair I got going. Recap the last 3 years, It's been interesting being back in Indiana, watching my daughter grow up. It's been awesome. Always awesome. Yeah, could do some separation there as well. She's ready to have her own space. I'm ready to have my own space. I would love to move up to a legal state and continue my endeavors as I did out in Colorado. I just feel like that's my happy, like that's what everybody talks about being. It's not work if you love what you do. So that's basically it for me on that subject or perspective. So it's a no-brainer, really. So that's awesome. So at the same time, you're going to try to make a move, and then while the money continues to flow in, everything works out properly. Easier said than done, huh? Yeah, what's your problem with doing? What's your problem with doing? Why can't you fucking stay consistent and fucking show up for yourself every fucking day? Like, what the fuck? Why is it back and forth? Why is it not consistent? Why? I'm not going to worry about the why, because the why, obviously, if that's what I'm worrying about, it won't show its face. So, I'm not going to worry about the why. I'll figure it out at some point and it'll show its face. Boom. Lack of discipline. What's that stem from? Lack of discipline stems from no motivation. So if you don't have motivation, you don't want to do it, really. Technically is what's up. It's you don't want to do it, and you just need to admit that. And once you admit that, then you can move to the next step of knowing what you do want to do. So what do we do when we know that we do want to know what we want to do? You go do it. Yeah, simply said, just go do it. And every time I've tried to go do it, the amount of resistance has been substantially abnormal. Causing burnout, causing blow ups. I don't know how to explain it. But basically, it severs the connection and you become disconnected. which then that puts you back in the same dimension that you just got yourself out of. Fuck. You know, it's basically what now? You're going to somehow suddenly have discipline and show up for yourself every day and do what you got to do, make your little shop work and get all this money to come in and blah, 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 blah. Fuck. It's true. I mean, I'm the only one who can show up consistently for myself is me, and I have to do that for me. And if that means not getting a job and going to a 9 to 5 or a 7 to 3 and showing up for them every fucking day, instead you show up for yourself, the consistency pays off. So consistency is love. Oh, I haven't done my stretching yet this morning. You practice something enough, your body craves it. And I really do enjoy that. That's pretty awesome. It slowly helps. Personally, for me, it's slowly helped. And when I get done with a stretch, I want more. I want to jog, or I want to do some type of exercise, or not in the way that I used to. Like I used to just go to work construction. I work construction, so that's enough exercise for the day. Doing yoga, doing yoga helps connect you to your body and understand movement better, and your bodies do adjust to the amount of time you've been here. So I think it's a good thing to stay in touch with your body, I guess. What was it getting at there? Like, anyway, yeah, the inspiration to have exercise after the stretching didn't come at first. Obviously, it took me a while just to get consistent about stretching every day, enough to where I stretched enough every day that my body's like, hey, you haven't stretched yet, and you better go do it. So now that I've gotten it to that point, that's when I start to feel this inspiration of maybe I should do an exercise after that. So get that half-hour stretch in, then go a half-hour exercise, or whatever I got to do. Start out at 15-minute exercise. I'm going to do it. You're teaching yourself discipline doing those things, Bledsoe. Yeah, be blessed, beautiful. I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. I've been processing life, and it's been a lot, and there is no shame. It's all love. I'm just gonna do what I want to do now. That's really all there is to it. I have to for myself. So thank you for supporting yourself, John, and let's get busy today. We got a busy day ahead of us, and maybe we should check on progress at the end of the day or at the end of the week. This is the beginning of the week. So I have my calendar over here, and it's Sunday the 11th. We're going to go. Maybe we should go daily. So check in of the morning, check in of an evening. That's twice a day. So yeah, I think that's good. I think that's really nice. I'll be good. So we'll check in the morning, check in the evening. Let's see how consistent you can be with yourself, Bledsoe, and we'll see where this takes us. Love y'all.